means a whole big deal. It has changed my perspective on how I view nutrition interventions from my own organization, including other organizations and the government as a whole. How do we make sure that we are accountable to the point that we can measure and see that real impact is happening and not just commitments that are not being able to show out of what is happening or the work that has been put in place.
The need for us to have grassroots accountability is to ensure that it's keeping in check all necessary, is it the government, is it the CSOs, they have made certain commitments to ensure that nutrition has been implemented from the grassroots level up to the national level, even global level, is to ensure that we are keeping in check to the commitments that they have also made.
1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million.
The biggest accountability gap in nutrition in Kenya is the gap between commitments and implementation. We have so many good policies and pledges, but they are not matched with funding, targets, and also consistent action at the county and the community level. Now the question is, who takes the responsibility? The primary responsibility lies with government. National government should be accountable for leadership, financing, coordination, while the county governments are responsible for delivering frontline services. They should be held accountable through transparent budgets, regular public progress reports, stronger oversight by parliament and also county assemblies, and also citizen monitoring of results. So in simple terms, accountability means involving nutrition promise from paper to real impact in people's lives.
So the most critical gap in nutrition accountability in Kenya is not the absence of commitments. It's the gap between commitments and delivery. We have strong policies, clear plans, and increasing attention to nutrition, but the challenge is in linking those commitments to financing, implementation, and measurable results, especially at county level where delivery actually happens. So what this training is trying to address is that disconnect. It's helping civil societies move from general advocacy to evidence-based accountability, where we can track what was promised, what was funded, what was implemented, and who is actually benefiting. But knowledge alone is not enough. So to ensure this translates into real action, we are grounding the tools in existing Kenyan systems. We are looking at the budgets, we are looking at plans, data, and all the coordination structures and platforms. To ensure this translates into real action, we are grounding the tools in existing Kenyan systems, budgets, plans, data, coordination platforms, and pushing the participants to apply them directly into their context. And most importantly, we are anchoring this in clear next steps so that each participant lives not just with understanding, but with a concrete accountability or advocacy action they can implement immediately. Because ultimately, accountability is not about what we know, it's about what we can prove and what we can change.
I would call the Gen Z mothers. They also don't prioritize exclusive breastfeeding, and it's a challenge we are having. I think it will reach a point in our country where we need to ask ourselves, are the mothers, current mothers, are responsible enough? Or what is it that they need to do to take care of the children that they are giving birth to? Because we can't give birth to children, but we are not giving them their basic rights, which is exclusive breastfeeding. So
you see, that is where also the nurses are going wrong, and it's happening. It's happening, and maybe it's not happening in government hospitals, but it's happening in private hospitals because they also have their milk that they're
Target 1 million, raised by DEC 2023, 164,132 something. 2021.
This training has made me more informed and more confident in myself. I'm now able to reference actual data, budget lines, and policy gaps, and ask the right questions, not just to the government, but to those who are supposed to be held accountable. I'm also able to break down those large policy frameworks into realistic recommendations that can be acted upon.
What happens, what support is given. So I think even the Ministry of Education should really come in for our teenage markets. And I don't know if there's anything going on, so I think even this is something that we need to do.
Also implementation of BFCI. So unaweza sema yes kunayo. Kwa mtaa we can't really say because of course there's still challenges. And of course some actions, they are always like progress.
The immediate action that I'll take back to my community from this training is that I'll be able to gather all the knowledge that I've acquired from here. I'll change it into action. For instance, now that I'm under a CBO back in my community, the Linda Green, what I'll do, the knowledge nimepata hapa, when we are going for those CHPs meetings or when we are holding small community meetings, I'll be initiating for more and more conversations under these topics that we have covered here to ensure that we create awareness to them.
One, you realize that it's never one. 1 plus 1 is 2. Yeah. So we need to start questioning these things and see more.
My biggest takeaway from this training is that accountability is the weakest link, and for the commitments, if there is no accountability, they cannot be actioned. So, and from this training, I'll take the accountability tool framework. It has shaped how we take advocacy in terms of matters nutrition. The accountability tool will be able to even come up with evidence-based advocacy strategies in our organization.
Trustworthiness.
Answerability.
Trustworthiness.
Integrity.
Transparency.
Ownership.
responsibility.
Transparency.